Hey, Nicole here. All right, you are looking to seduce a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising sign, then you're in the right place. If you're not sure what your lover or partner's sun, moon, or rising are, go to the link I've included and enter in their birth information. You can find out. Okay, now, when we have Capricorn, this is an earth sign, meaning this is a person who is here to manifest, right? They're here to take something that is an idea and create something physical that can be seen, touched, tasted, heard, felt, right? That's what earth signs are here for. Capricorn is also, this is the sign ruled by Saturn, which is, I want you to think of sort of the father or even the critical father. That's what this planet, that's sort of the archetype this planet holds. When you look at the zodiac, all of the zodiac signs have a complementary opposite. And for Capricorn, the opposite is Cancer. Capricorn is the archetype of the father. Cancer's the mother, all right? Capricorn's also sort of the man, but it's more the mature, grown man, the businessman, the general. It is a position of authority, somebody who is in a position of authority, or so there's a seriousness, there's a weight and a gravitas to Capricorn. Capricorns, whether they're male or female, they want to be important. They appreciate people who work hard, who keep their word, who are ambitious. And so in order to seduce one of these people, you need to do a few key things. First of all, it might be said that Capricorns, depending on what else is happening in their chart, one of the main things that's really attractive to them is a person who is ambitious and does what they say they're going to do, right? And who is successful. You know, Capricorn rules the 10th house. It's the top of the chart. So even if your sun or your moon fall in that 10th house, you're also going to have sort of a Capricorn feel. This is somebody who's interested in status. I mean, frankly, you're here to exercise your personal will. You're here to use the vehicle of ego to create here in the world. Usually that's done through business. That's what Cappies are good at. People who have strong Capricorn or strong Saturnian energy are good at business. And the reason this is they're good at critical analysis, like our Virgo. But they're also good at setting restrictions and setting boundaries, setting goals, creating plans, mapping things out, strategizing. Okay, for those of you who live in Utah or who are familiar with the LDS Church, I always use that as a great archetype. That to me is sort of like what Capricorn energy or Saturnian energy is like. It's this energy that's focused on growth and on building and doing things in a correlated, systematized way, right? Like there's a goal, there's an endpoint, we're headed in one direction, and this is how we're going to get there. So in order to sort of charm one of these people or to be attractive to one of these people, you yourself need to be the same way. You need to be enterprising, you need to be ambitious, and you need to be kind of keeping up appearances, so to speak. They like discretion. They don't like somebody who is, it's quite a traditional, kind of a traditional view. They don't really like somebody that's really overly loud or too much of anything. They like a little moderation and discretion, keep things private. Now, because Capricorn is opposite Cancer, they're on that axis. This is an axis of home versus work, the father, the mother. Capricorns they carry some of the Cancer tendencies. They really need, if your Capricorn sun, moon, or rising does not have somebody to direct all of that energy towards, as far as, creating wealth and creating these things, and like they'll buy stuff with it, like they like things because that shows its status. It shows, it's external validation of who they are, how they see themselves inside. But also, if they don't have loved ones to then also point that energy towards, they can get kind of depressed. And so they need affection, and they really do, even though they're considered one of the coldest, like this cold sign, it's actually not the case at all. I think that Capricorns are probably one of the most affectionate and tender because they are the earthiest of all the earth signs. It's like the lowest, most earthy vibration, so to speak. So like they love affection. They love physical touch, typically, unless there are other indicators, but for the most part, Capricorn, the energy loves physical touch. And it should be noted that sexually, Capricorn energy, because it is the most earthbound, These people are slow, like slow to warm up to somebody, right? But they are steady. Like once they are committed to somebody, they're committed, unless there's some serious boundary crosses. For the most part, this person's going to stay committed to that person through thick or thin. This could be somebody that stays married, who even ends up getting divorced, but who maybe stays married for a long time to somebody and they're just not really that happy, but they just do it because they feel like it's the right thing to do. That would be a Capricorn. They don't really make decisions rashly typically. Capricorns usually are a little bit more reticent and, a little more just, they like to observe, take a step back for one moment, look at all of the different variables, make a plan, and then take action. That's Capricorn energy. So in order to seduce these people, you need to be dependable. You need to not be like a wild card. That would not be very attractive to most Capricorns. They want somebody that's like stable, solid, who's going to be there, because they'll be there. And so they expect that in return. All the earth signs are like that. They are the most dependable energy of all of the zodiac signs, right? The earth, of all the element, earth is dependable, it's consistent and regular. So also Capricorn sometimes can like a trophy partner. So, Capricorn, 10th house people, they like a partner that yeah, be careful, because shadow side of Capricorn is like, they'll think you're like their new boat. Like, oh, I got a new ski boat and I got this beautiful bride, That's can be Capricorn too. But, they're always, even with the Capricorn that's like healthy, there's always going to be this little element. He'll be very proud, or she wants to feel proud. They want to feel proud of their partner. Like they want to go out in public and have other people like think their partner's pretty great, just as they do. And that's just how Capricorn rolls. So anyway, and it can even be, I know a Capricorn guy that's really down to earth and very good man, but his wife's probably like one of the most, like kind of churchy, probably the best at churchiness, and like that for him, I think is like a status thing. So if that makes sense, they like excellence, I guess you could say. So they're going to be attracted to somebody who, whatever it is you do it excellently. Yeah. So that's Capricorn about in a nutshell. You love them, keep their secrets, be discreet, be ambitious, follow your goals, support them in all of their goals, and yeah, you're set.